And give some people a few minutes to come in. We'll hang out. Okay, neighbors? There's a lot going on. A lot. Come on in. Join the shed shop, neighbors. Come on in. I don't bite unless you ask me to. And I don't bite hard. It's Friday night. Is everybody out partying? Got some new stuff I want to show you guys. Where the hell is everybody? When you come in, like and comment so I know you're here. Okay, neighbors? Live chat. All messages. There we go. Look, I got $10. Anybody want $10? Oh wait, there's nobody here. So I guess nobody can get the $10. Okay, let's see. I have a customer messaging me, damn it. And I really want to respond. Hey, nobody's here. Where's everybody? Damn it. I'm doing this for you guys. I didn't want to go live. I didn't want to. But I'm doing it for you. So where the hell is everybody? Nobody's here yet. I'm all alone. Lonely. I am so lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I guess we're not going to get nobody tonight. Well, shit. I guess I'm just going to change this event and stop it. But I done told you guys I'd go live. So where the hell is everybody? On our rocky stand. Why it's rocky, I don't know. It's like the base is warped. Neighbor Blanche sends us a stand and it's wobbly. I don't know why. I got some stuff from Greasy Shop Rag. He sent me some hose for my Mighty Vac. And I love it because it's got what it is on it. So now I know what to order. And, neighbors, I've been bugging him for months and months and months to build and sell this. What is it? Well, if anybody ever gets here, I'll show you. Where the hell is everybody? Normally when I do live events on Fridays, we get at least 10 people if I send text out. I sent the text out. It's only 9 p.m. I usually do 8 or 9 p.m. on Friday nights. Nobody's here. Now I'm starting to feel sad. Damn. There's one person who's here, damn it. Okay? I'm trying to figure out where everybody is. Like the video. Tell me who you are. I can't see. It doesn't tell me who you are. I didn't want to go live, but I'm doing it for you neighbors. Okay? So you can hang out with me. I've got a subscriber. It's been on the channel for a few months. He says he really relies on the videos. And I can't get a hold of him. The last thing he said to me was, no, but yes, I guess so. And that was in response to my question, Curtis, is everything okay, neighbor? Shit, I just said his name. Sorry, it's live, Curtis. I can't unedit that, or I can't edit that out now. Anyways, yeah, I'm really worried about neighbor Curtis. He's going through some shit, and I don't know what, but he's not responding to me. And so, who's here? Thumbs up, guys, and comment who's here, please, so I know you're here. And support the video. If you don't give it thumbs up, nobody's going to come in. I have a Husqvarna 359 on my bench that I'm working on. And I didn't have a carb kit for it. So I've ordered the carb kit and it'll be here Sunday. But the one that's on it is not terrible. So I'm kind of hoping we can at least see if it'll run. I got a gift from Greasy Shop Rag. I've been bugging him for months and months and months to make these. It's a little carburetor stand. And I am delighted with it. The magnet he added is an awesome extra feature. Well, Chit, whoever was here is gone. Did I pick a bad time to do a live event? Well, now I'm getting sad. Anyways, I'll just work and hope that somebody comes in. I don't know, neighbors. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where everybody is. I just don't know. Where is everybody? What the hell? I ain't never had a live event have nobody in it. This is odd. Why is nobody here? I'm sad. Very sad. What the hell is going on? We don't have nobody here. I don't know why. Now I'm sad. Very sad. Disappointed. Oh well, it is what it is. That's my life. That's what I get for going live on a Friday night. I'm the only one that has no life and doesn't go out on Friday nights, I guess. Who's here? Can you guys please like the video and comment who's here? So I know who's here. Please. Please. I'm feeling lonely. I don't know why nobody's here. I'm sad that nobody's here. Very sad. Nobody loves me, I guess. What the hell's going on? Where is everybody? I love this little carburetor stand that Greasy Shop Rag made, and he sent me one for free. I love it. I owe him a t-shirt, but teespring.com is doing me hella dirty. Yeah, I love this little carburetor stand. This is going to make life much better and easier. I'm so glad he finally decided to make these and sell them like I've been asking him to do for months and months and months. Months and months and months. No comments, no thumbs up. Guys, if you're in here, can you just please tell me and comment and thumbs up? Okay? You gotta boost the algorithm, which requires comments and thumbs up. I want to know who's here watching me. Who's laughing at me because I have no friends. Okay, neighbors, I don't have friends. Sorry. I'm a nobody. Always have been. Always will be. Just a nobody. But I'm okay with that. In most ways I am anyways. I guess I'm just going to work and hope some people show up. If not, I'll just end it, chit. And turn some music on. Don't know what else to do, chit. I'm hoping, since I don't have a carb kit for this, Husqvarna 359, I'm hoping this one is okay enough to at least run the saw. But apparently, I can't get my damn cover on. Struggling here. Don't know why. Damn it. Well, I just gotta find the screw, damn it. Which it should have been on the magnet, but it's not. Okay, I guess everybody's out partying. Sucks to be me. This is why I'm always afraid to do live events. There we go, we got one thumbs up. Thank you, whoever that is. Did you comment yet? I don't see comments. Oh, there you are, Crayus. What's up, neighbor? Nobody's here. I don't know why. Did you see my carburetor stand? Greasy Shop Rag finally made me one, dude. It's freaking awesome, and he added this magnet to it. So as you take your parts off, your screws and everything, and your covers, they just fall right onto the magnet. It's freaking awesome. I love it. So I'm working on a 359. Well, let me just put this up here so I can see the comments. Okay, and then I'll reverse this, turn it down to the bench so you can see what I'm doing while we wait to see if people hopefully come in. Chris, give me a comment so I can make sure they're showing up on my other phone. Put a comment down real quick. Hey, neighbor Bobby, welcome. Neighbor, how's it going? Oh, damn, I just knocked the phone over. Okay, I don't see the comments coming up. I don't know why. I should be able to see the chat. Let me leave that like that for a moment. So, can one of you guys comment again real quick? There it goes. Okay, all right, now I see them. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I don't know where everybody is. I know my live events don't get... Yeah, this is my life all day, every day. Oh, this is what I go through. Your stand is in the way. Oh, thanks, Chris. Let me fix that for you, neighbor. Bear with me. We'll get it right. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Unplug you real quick. Turn it around. Okay, that's a little butter. What's this right here? Let's see. Over here, what's this? That's the stand as well. Boy, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I can't seem to get the whole thing out of the way, out of the picture. So we're just going to have to deal with that for now. because my other stand is broken and this one's not very good, unfortunately. I'm real grateful Blanche bought it for us, but it's a little bit difficult. This flex thing here that comes on it. See, I mean, the camera is all the way past the stand. I don't know how it's showing up. I really don't. Where is that part? Right here. I don't know how it's... Oh, you know what? It's the flex part on the bottom of the phone. Okay, well... Yeah, I don't know what to do. Nothing I can do. I can't get it out of the view. Sorry, guys. I just can't seem to get it to go out of the way. No matter what I do here. No matter what I do. But that is my life. Sorry about the stand being in the way. Neighbors. For science, I put a 3/8 pitch 050 gauge bar and chain on it. What'd you think of the 3/8, Chris? I've run an 026 with a 3/8. You like my carburetor stand? Greasy Shop Reg made me. He's selling them now. I'll do a video of it in the future and give you guys the link. Yeah, I like 3/8 on most of my saws, Chris, but I don't know about the 026. Okay, so I've already done that. Trying to get this put together. My piece of shit bearing puller. Oh, you haven't used it yet, okay. This is a piece of chit. I paid 20 bucks for it and I modified it, but now it's not working really well anymore. It's just bent and warped. So I've ordered this one, and I've ordered a second size that's the same as this, but it won't be here for a couple of weeks. I cannot seem to find a good bearing puller for chainsaws, so I'm going to end up trying this out at some point as well. We'll do a review on it and let you guys know what we think, but I just kind of want to get a look at it. Okay. Yeah, are you talking about this, Crayus? To pull seals? The Farmatech one? If you are, it sucks. It's not worth the $80 I paid for it. So this one, go wide enough. I mean, I guess that will be okay. It looks about close. But we'll give it a whirl. I'm not sure what this part is for. Oh, that's the handle. Okay. That's our handle. So we'll give it a whirl here soon enough. Shaft type seal puller. You should send me the link. You can text it or email it to me. I don't know if you've saved my contact info yet or not. Yeah, I guess this is going to be an unpopular live event today. I don't know what goes on that hook, but we're going to use it for that. There's my 2 bolts for this shit. Okay. And then I've got my throttle linkage here we've got to do. And I've got my air filter base and levers here. So, let's see if we can't finger this shit out. It's going to be this way, like so. That goes there. That goes there. Gotta clip our throttle linkage in, or our choke linkage in. Choke lever. And then our throttle. Throttle has to go in as well. I think it goes this way. Struggling, damn it. Damn it, you bastard. Go where you're supposed to go, you shithead. It's been a rough day, you guys. My pain has got me real irritable today. Real irritable. Crayus, where do you live again? I keep forgetting, man. I know I've asked you a billion times, but where do you reside, neighbor? Okay, there's that. And then... see what's wrong with our throttle here. I think our spring is mislocated. Let's see here. You should be. There's that piece. There we go. That's butter. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why I had that out, because it holds the linkage itself in. Okay, no problem. Move that spring again. Let's see if we can't get our throttle in here. Might have to take it back out. There we are. Spring up underneath. Hook our wires up here. In there. Maybe. Maybe, baby. I have the nightmare life from hell. Everything is a nightmare in my life. Okay, there's that one. And then this one hooks up back here. Yeah, don't know why we don't have an audience tonight. I always hate Husqvarnas. They're always a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see here. I'm thinking that trying to figure out if our throttle linkage needs to go. I hate Husqvarna setups. Despise them. Throttle linkage needs to go above our... Can't tell, damn it. Shit. Okay, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. I'll check it here later. Okay, let's see here. Having issues. Let me see. Should that be below that? Should go like so. Yeah, I hate these fucking Husqvarnas, man. They're a pain in the ass. Okay. So, got a straddle. We need to get it in there. In my ass, neighbors. That has to go there. I'm trying to see how everything sets, and that should help me. That will go in there. Okay, that lines up. Doesn't seem right. I know it's unlikely I'm going to be able to put the throttle linkage in after I install, but I'm going to try it, damn it. First all was a pull, and I said no after that Husqvarna. Who lands? Okay, get our bolt out. Out the way here. Just having all kinds of trouble getting this into place. I really do. I hate Husqvarnas. The way their carb setups are, they're just a pain in the ass on almost every saw. I never liked Husqvarna setups. I think this is partially why I like steel better, because I always struggle with these. Okay, still not lined up right. Like so. But I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get our throttle linkage in now. Especially with the grommet being on it. We'll try here. Need to go under that spring. Come on, damn you. Doesn't want to go. Damn. Pain in my ass. Come on. God damn you. Bastard. I see how it needs to go, I just can't seem to get it to go that way. Okay. The spring is a large part of why. God damn it. Can't tell if it needs to go up under that shit or on top of it. Let's see. Like so. First, let me get this fucking thing out of here just to kind of look at it right. So far, it's in the box parts. I'm not touching it again. Why you don't like working on it, Chris? Is that the issue? Where is everybody? Why do we have no audience tonight? What is the problem? Did I miss something? Is it like a special type of Friday night or something? I cannot seem to figure out why my throttle linkage, why I can't figure it out. Okay, like so, like so. Yeah, it's above that. Okay. And then it would be like so. Get that spring out of the way. Like that. Spring would go on. But the issue is going to be that you can't get the grommet on without the whole setup being out. I do not like Husqvarna setups. I just never have. So let's go get that back in. Now we know which way it routes. So let's go ahead and do this. Wait, let's see here. I've got the right way. I believe I do. Love all my huskies. Ted Neitzel! Loving a husky is different than loving working on a husky. What's going on, neighbor? We're going to be building that 026 soon that you donated the cylinder for. I wasn't going to work on any saws today. I was just going to edit footage, but technology's being an asshole, as usual. Everything's being an asshole right now. I just can't get none of this shit to line up where it needs to go. Okay, there you go. Up on that. There we go, we got it finally. Okay, good deal. Let me get my 4 mil. I don't know if this is going to run, Ted. You just came in. I don't have a carb kit for this, but the kit that's on it is not in terrible shape. See, I should have left my grommet out, damn it. Oh, I hate these things. Good thing I got the ball end things here. See if I can't get this started at least. It doesn't appear to be aligned. Feels like it's grabbing. And this one is back here. Can't see. Let me turn this light on and see how it does on the camera view. I was cutting grass and planting some grass. Planting some grass, huh? I've been planting food, Ted Neitzel, so I don't have to eat the chemical-induced, cancer-causing food from the grocery store as much. So, you guys, guess what? I had to get some medication for my liver. I haven't shared this before, but there's only a couple people here, so it makes it easier. When I was on heroin, I was up in New Jersey, and I had a guy working for me named Kevin. And we would go to Camden, New Jersey before we started our day and get our drugs. And pull over somewhere discreet and shoot up. Well, one day I didn't have a needle. And I asked if I could use his. And he said, I don't think you want to. I have Hep C. But at that point in my life, I was... God damn it, now my thing's stuck. You see my life, guys? The fucking ball head is just stuck. Completely fucking stuck in the bolt. I didn't care if I lived or died. I really did not. I did not give a shit. And so I told him, I don't care you have Hep C. I used this needle. And a few years ago I found out I have fucking Hep C. And Hep C is curable now. But the medication is like $40,000 for a 20-day supply of it. And that's what it takes, 20 days with the one I'm going to be on. And I got some financial assistance for it, but I still had to pay $411.81 today to get that medication. And so it's kind of crazy. My former drug life still haunts me and is still costing me dearly, financially, with my health, lots of different things. God damn it. See, this is my life. All day, every day this happens, you guys. All day, every single fucking day. It's not just once or twice here and there. It's non-stop, all day, every day. That's why I'm an irritated individual. That's why I have such a temper. Because everything is just a nightmare all the time. My 026 has 3 ace 050. Crayus just said that. Ted, how do you like... Well, I'm guessing if you that's what you have on it, you like it. You like the 3 ace on the 026? I've run both, but it's been a while since I've run a 3. I can't remember if I like it or not. I usually like 3 ace over 325 on almost any saw. So anyways, yeah, so tomorrow we'll get that medication, and then we'll read the 30 pages of the potential side effects. It's kind of like when you see an ad for a blood pressure medication on TV, and it'll say the side effects include blood pressure, stroke, blood clot, heart attack, or death. It's like, huh, fascinating. So what I'm taking to lower my blood pressure can actually give me high blood pressure. So anyways, we'll read all the side effects we have to deal with. I'm turning this the wrong way. I did that last time too. I have a couple of videos of the assembly of this 359 for you guys. Did a couple things backwards on it. Oh, now I know what that peg was for. It was for this. It was uploaded at some point in the future. Yeah, what? This is odd. 3 people. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. That's why I don't like doing live events. I always get nervous nobody's going to show up. Okay, there we go. 10 Neitzel does pretty good, but my goal is to get an 18-inch for it also. Ted Neitzel, I'll tell you what. I might have a used 18-inch bar and chain I can send you. I'll look. If I do, I'll send it to you. I know I have, but I don't know if it's 325 or 3 ace. I know I have 16-inch bars. I have a bunch of those used. And so if you'd want a 16 for it, it'd be free. If I can't find an 18, I can send you a 16-inch. But again, I don't know what pitch it is. I just know it's a used steel bar with used chain. But I'd be happy to donate one to you, buddy. Okay, I don't know if I have an air filter for this. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I do or not. Let's look. No, it's not going to be in that box. If I did, it's going to be in this box, so the one way down here. Just looking for air filters, guys. I didn't go nowhere. I'm right here still. No, definitely have one in this box. Oh wait, no, that's not right. So that's going to be a no-go. In this box. Yeah, this one's not going to fit. Damn, I don't think I have an air filter. That kind of sucks. Let's see, sure, that would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, Ted. You just remind me. Chris, the internet's not bad. I've got it hardwired with Cat 5 wire. With the metal roof, it does affect signal a little bit sometimes. Yep, no, this is for a 455. But it's not too bad. I have a 325 063 20-inch for my 026. Yeah, I kind of figured that, Chris, considering you just said that you switched it to 3 ace. I would assume you had a 325 on it prior. I've got one 026 for sale right now, and I got enough to build 1 or 2 more. I had enough to build 2, but I let a guy talk me into selling him my air filter cover and top cover. This is not going to be it either. Damn. Because that's circular, and this is more oval. I don't think I have an air filter for this bitch. I'm supposed to be inside ordering parts, actually. Nope, I have a bunch that's very similar, but not the same. And there might even be one in, but I've got so many different freaking air filters in this box. And they're organized. I need to get my shit organized. desperately. It's for 460. It's for 372. Well, we don't have to have an air filter to see if it runs. I would think I did because this is a similar air filter to the 266. Okay, I see a few more people came in. You guys go ahead and hit the thumbs up and comments who's here. So, I mean, I got enough on this saw. It doesn't need an air filter to test. I got enough on it to see if it'll run at least. I just want to know if it'll run. I did do a base gasket delete on it. And I am going to be doing a muffler job on it. I have a customer. His name is Grady. I've done quite a bit of work for him. Oh, and I have to order the clip. I can't forget that. I've done quite a bit of work for him. And so he was one range saw, and he's a Husky guy. He doesn't really own any steels. And I told him I have this and a 55. He bought the 560 XP. He really loves that saw. Hey, neighbor Rob. Stumbled onto my live. I thought you're in the group text that I send out when I do live. Oh shit, you guys, I'm out of fuel. I got a little bit left in my funnel over here, I think. Just a tiny bit. Not perfectly clean, but it ought to be good enough. I just want to see if she'll run, that's all. It might not. Let's see where our carb settings are at. Is this a spline or a flathead? Or Pac-Man, or what are you? What the hell kind of screwdriver is that? Okay, it looks like a flathead will work, but it has to be a thin one. So I have one that I've thinned down here. Okay, that one's only a quarter out, so it's a quarter, half, three-quarter. Okay, that one was a half a turn out. Quarter, half. It's got a restrictor on it. Damn, I thought this didn't have restrictors on it. I guess they do. Okay, well, I've got it all the way out. Like I said, just going to see if it runs. I was working on... You were working on Poolans! Carburetor is flooding out after I replaced the carburetor gaskets. Gave up on it for today. Well, I guess you got to check your metering lever, neighbor. And your inlet needle. See if that's it. I've had saws where the inlet needle gets stuck open and I don't know, and I'll hang it on a hook and the muffler fills with gas. Okay, let's see if this sumbitch will start. Let's see. Wow, what a delay. There we go. Decon valve. It's in. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I don't want to pull cord. Hurts my neck. Well, she fired. Don't think we're getting fuel to our carb though. No fuel coming up our line. Make sure I got our input hooked up. I do. So let's see if we can get it to prime up a little bit here. There she goes. Well. Oh, damn, this is a strong saw. Only 59 cc. Through my clutch. Guess I didn't tighten that bitch enough. I'll be damned, neighbors. Guess we gotta tighten that clutch down a bit more. Holy shit. Well, she runs. That's a good thing. Once we get our carb kit on Sunday, I'll bet she'll run good. Unless our tank vent's bad. Which hopefully it's not. Mama Dukes. Hey, I was thinking about you the other day, Mama Dukes. I was trying to remember who it was. I had a friend. It was either a friend or a girlfriend in the past. And I can't recollect, but I will eventually. And their mom was like the neighborhood mom. And we all called her Mama Dukes. That's why I like your name. Your YouTube tag there. Let's see. Did not get it this time. Got it last time. Main jet. Ah, vecino! Buenas noches, vecino! I will check that. Did not replace the needle because I thought. Check out as the big brass port in the Venturi. Might have to either replace it or if we can replace the carb. 359 is pretty spicy. Needs more ugga-duggas. Needs more ugga-duggas. Yes, it does. Greasy shop rag. Rob Weaver. Greasy shop rag sent me in for my carburetors. I love it. And he added a magnet to them. And so as you take your screws off, they just kind of go right to the magnet. I love it. It's awesome. I've been bugging him for months and months and months. And he kept telling me I could build my own. And I said, I know, neighbor. I know I can build my own. But then it wouldn't be from the greasy shop rag. And it wouldn't be the same. Okay. Hopefully that clutch stays on now. So for now, this 359, I gotta order an air filter. So let me check Amazon real quick. This is why I need to order stuff, but I don't have freaking money to put full inventory orders in. Kind of sucks. But I do have a carb kit coming on the way, and that's the other thing. I hate paying $10 for carb kits, because when I order from CTS, as long as I spend a few $100s, I get really good prices, and then I can resell carb kits and make me like $1 or $1.50 on a carb kit, and that helps out. Air filter. Let's see if we can find a 359 air filter on Amazon. There we go. Look at that. $11.35. But I'll bet you if I order a bunch of them from CTS, I'd get them for like $4 a piece. I could have sworn I had one. I might even be able to change the base. Well, I have to decide if I want to spend $12 on it. Because I don't know for sure if Grady's buying this or not. There's one with a muffler and a fuel filter and fuel line, a muffler gasket for 16 bucks. Well, let's do that because then we can experiment with the muffler. That's a good deal. We'll get that one. Okay. So, delete the other one from our cart. And since this has a muffler with it, it looks like the right air filter. But it's only a mesh. It's not cloth. I don't like that. So let me go back. Yeah, it's only mesh, I think. I prefer the cloth ones to catch fines. I don't see a cloth one. Oh, there's an OEM one, $40 fucking dollars. Yeah, not spending that unless Grady buys this saw for sure. See, CTS, this is the company I order from, and look how cheap their shit is. They've got this on Amazon, $3.38 and $4.06 delivery. Now, it wouldn't come until June 11th through 20th, but they're really cheap. I don't see but the OEM cloth one. All I see is mesh. So we'll have to do a little looky-looksy there. And that's what's funny too. These are the sellers I can't stand. So they go and buy that kit that's $16 and then they sell it for $30. Give me a break. It's the same exact stuff I just put in my cart for 15 bucks. It's twice the price. That one's $50. Same exact item, you guys. Same exact item. $50. And I have it in my cart for 15 something. Insanity. People are ignorant. I don't know how they sell the shit. Don't get how they get... Oh, there we go. There's two of them. No, that's not the right one. That says 340. It looks similar, but it's not the same. Yep, not the same. So I think I'll go with this one with the muffler, because then we can play around with an aftermarket muffler because I am opening this muffler up. And then I didn't vac pressure test this, so I'll wait. Did I? I'll have to look at the video. I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did, because we got to vac pressure test it, especially because it's got the I didn't change out the decom valve, and you guys know those are famous on chainsaws for air leaks. Okay, let's see here. Needs more ugly duggers. My son's friends, the neighborhood, the foster kids I have all called me Mama Dukes. That's awesome that you are or were a foster parent, Mama Dukes. I was in and out of foster homes up until I got adopted at 8. And so that's pretty cool. Damn it, Bobby, what's up, neighbor? You were supposed to look up a price of something for me today, that chain, and you never did. You did me dirty. Hola, Dario and Amberly. Hola, mucho gusto, vecinos. Jose said, can say hi to my son, Dario and Amberly. So, hello, hola, Dario and Amberly. Mucho gusto, amigos. I just bought 2 OEM kill switches for a big BG86C to put on mine and my cousin's FS45. Okay, neighbor. That's kind of off topic, but no fret. Shit. Listen, you guys, this phone's dying. I have to go get a cord for it, okay, in the house real quick. So, you guys can go get some snacks or leave or whatever. I will let you hang out with the fatty buntings until I get back. I'll be right back, neighbors. So sorry, neighbors. I'll be right back. Get you dirty. You left the neighbors all alone. You didn't stand guard. What if one of them would have come in and stole our 359? You guys, the cord's already out here. I forgot I brought it out this morning. So it did us dirty. Okay. Are you charging? I've got to clean that charging port out. I'm going to turn you guys around here. And we can chat for a minute. Okay. So I was thinking earlier about whether to share what I already shared. A couple of you heard it, but I'll tell the rest of you that didn't. Back in 2017, I had went to New Jersey. I see you were working more in the shop. Yeah, Rob, I'm permanently switched over to 2.0. I've got some parts over in Shed Shop 1.0 still because I don't have space in here. Again, the 16 by 36 building, I had all planned out. I was going to have a wash sink in here and everything. But because we had to turn that building down, which, again, it worked out for the best because I wouldn't have been able to make the payments through the winter because we had a hell of a slow winter. Anyways, in 2017, this was 3 years after my being run over, I went to Florida to reunite with my birth father. Now, mind you, this is the man that beat and raped me as a kid. and made me watch him beat and rape my siblings. But everybody deserves a second chance. When I started founding my family after I turned 18 in 2004, he was one of the people that I reunited with. And he wouldn't admit what he did to us when we were kids. And so I told him, you can't be a part of my life. I said, I can forgive you for what you've done wrong, but you have to be able to admit it. And it was like a year or two later, he messaged me on Facebook finally, and he said, okay, you know, I want to be a part of your life, and so I admit what I did, and I'm sorry. And I said, what is it that you did? And he said, I beat my children and I molested them. And he said, but that wasn't me, that was the devil in me. He was alleged to have found Jesus. But when I went up there in 2017, basically, you know, my arm's gimp, no medical care. I wasn't on heroin yet. The doctors had discharged me from the pain clinics, said I was too young. Down in Florida, they said I was too young to be in pain management. And so basically they cut me off of 60 milligrams of OxyContin extended release twice a day and 15 milligrams of oxycodone 6 times a day. And they cut me off cold turkey. I got sick as hell, but nonetheless, my birth father, Bruce, basically was kind of forcing me to work, doing power washing. And this guy, Kevin, worked for him on and off. And so I was working with Kevin one day, and I said, Kevin, did I put the wrong rim spline? Yeah, I got to go back and do the fucking sprocket again, you guys. I didn't put the fucking rim spline on. So I'm going to do that real quick while I tell my story. And so I asked Kevin if he knew where I could find some pain meds on the street. And Kevin said, no, but why don't you just get heroin? It's the same thing. It's not the same thing, you guys. Not even close. But I did. So I went and bought heroin. And initially I was just mixing it in with my breakfast yogurt that I'd had of every day. And then it went to sniffing it. And then sadly it went to injecting it. I began injecting heroin. And it turned into an expensive habit. At that time I was spending anywhere from $200 to $500 a day days, and when I didn't have money I was spending, you know, $40 to $60 a day. But I was injecting. And so on the days that I worked with Kevin, we would basically go to Camden, New Jersey and pick up our drugs before we went to work. And he did Xanax and stuff too. I was never into that. He'd mix his heroin and Xanax together in a syringe. But one day, you know, we pulled off in our little discreet area that we shot up in, and I didn't have a needle. So I said, Kevin, let me use your needle. He says, I don't think you want to do that. I have Hep C. You have to understand, at this time of my life, I didn't want to live. I didn't care if I lived or died. I didn't care what happened to me. I really did not. And so I said, I don't give a shit. I don't care if I get Hep C. And so guess what, neighbors? A few years ago I found out I have Hep C. And I don't share this a lot because it's embarrassing. And it makes people not want to touch you and stuff. And so that might be part of the reason why I've been abstinent all these years. Part of the reason. But it is curable. They have 2 different medications that you can take to cure Hep C. One of them is like a 7-day treatment, and the other one's like a 20-day treatment. Just pills that you take. And I went and saw the GI doctor 2 months ago. And in the past, you know, I tried to get the medication, but basically the doctors told me that insurance doesn't cover it, and that it's anywhere from $40,000 to $70,000. And so basically I thought, well, there's no hope for me. But lo and behold, the manufacturers of these medications offer financial assistance to certain people. If your numbers are bad enough, if your liver's bad enough, they will give you financial assistance with the medication if you qualify. And so the doctors put in all the paperwork for me, and I qualified, but I had to pay $411.81 for the 20-day cycle of medication to get rid of my hep C. And so that will be here tomorrow. But it's come to be something I regret very much. It was a bad decision. I always said I would never, ever inject drugs. You know, I used to sniff pain pills and stuff. I said I'd never inject drugs. I didn't get it. To me, it was like, it was just dumb. Why would you want track marks when you get the same effect? If you sniff it, it just takes 5 minutes longer, you know. But I did. I injected heroin from 2017 to, let's see, 2021. January 2nd, 2021, I went from Buffalo, New York to Sneedville, Tennessee. I flew on my way to the rehab. And I had a couple of layovers. But the whole time at my layovers, I was smoking crack and injecting heroin. It was easy to sneak on the plane. No issues at all. And that was the last time I stuck a needle in my arm. And my uncle has diabetes. And for the first year I was here, he didn't check his sugar, didn't do insulin or nothing like that. But when he got sick and almost died on us, I made it a point. Yeah, I know it does, Rob. $400. Hey, $400 to save my liver, and get rid of a disease that causes all kinds of health problems. Yeah, I'm really hoping it'll be one step toward progress in my health to get my life back. My neck pain, you know, I went and saw another surgeon, and he says he has to have my physical MRI images, and then he'll call me. And anytime a surgeon says they'll call you for a follow-up, it means they're not going to proceed forward with any kind of surgery. And so that's pretty much, he'll call me and tell me, you know, I don't think you need surgery, or you're not bad enough, or whatever's. You know, I've tried all the injections for my neck. I've tried therapy. I've tried everything. Nothing's helping. Nothing is helping. I've tried multitudes of medication. I made it very, very clear to them that I did not want to be on narcotics. And that's what they kept pushing. And I even tried, at risk of falling down a very dangerous slope. Fortunately, I knew what signs to look out for with narcotic medication. And so I even tried narcotics. But the doctor prescribed me a low dose of hydrocodone that didn't help. And I told him, I'm not going to take this and risk this slippery slope of falling off the cliff and becoming a drug addict again, because it's not helping my pain. But they wouldn't do surgery. I tried everything else and they wouldn't do surgery. So finally, you know, I'm just so desolate and desperate and in despair and depressed and just desperate to get rid of this pain and have my life back to where I can work 16, 20 hours a day. Okay, thanks for that heads up, Ted. Yeah, I figured we'd go through the side effects of it. I'll do a video on it when it comes in, and we'll run through all the side effects of it. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. I've really regretted that decision that I made. And I think about what it's like to be in a place where you don't care about your life, where you don't care if you get diseases, where you don't care if you get cancer, you don't care. In fact, you want something that will kill you because you failed at killing yourself so many times. I've had probably a dozen suicide attempts, you guys. The very first one was when I was 13, tried to hang myself. My cousin found me, I guess very shortly after I passed out, because as soon as they took... Oh, that's good, Ted, so it cured it. That's awesome. They said that because I came to as soon as my cousin took the rope off my neck, that I must not have been out very long. And then probably 6 months after my wife and I separated, I took 180 Roboxin, which is a muscle relaxer, and my wife found me in a parking lot dead in my car. And that time they said that I was clinically dead for, I think it was like 8 minutes. And they said, we don't understand how you're not a vegetable. We don't understand how you're not your brain is not completely fried, because I guess after like 3 minutes of no oxygen to your brain, I think it's 3 minutes, you start suffering damage, and within a minute or two, you're completely brain dead most of the time. And then the next time was probably just a couple months after that. I took a whole bottle of oxycodone, and I don't know who found me then. It was just a stranger, but they revived me then again as well, and I was so mad, so angry, so pissed off both times. And then when I got run over, I was angry for years and years and years, up until literally probably two and a half years ago. Even after rehab and everything else, and after 6 months or a year being sober, I still was pissed off that I didn't die. I was pissed off because I suffer more physical pain. I have more ailments in my body, and I was going through a lot, and I still have some days where I'm like, it just would have been easier. It would have been much better if I would have just died then, when I got run over. And I think one of the things that stops me from attempting suicide since then is because I suck at it. I failed every time. I'm a failure. Can't even kill myself right. But is the fear of, well, I won't die, but I'll be worse off because, I'll suffer more brain damage or something else, whatever, or if I jump off a truck or jump in front of a semi, jump off a bridge or jump in front of a semi or something, I'll live and I'll be in a fucking wheelchair would be my luck. I've never been one that I could do something that's painful. So when I was on heroin in Buffalo, every day I thought about hanging myself, but it was the fear of the pain and a slow death. I just want to go to sleep and die. Even when I'm old, I hope that's how I go. I just want to fall asleep and not wake up peacefully. But a lot of people struggle with suicidal ideation, and it's really hard because a lot of people won't talk about it, especially men. There's been social experiments done before where they go around and ask men, when you're in the lowest, deepest pits of depression or problems in your life. 21 at the time was like my child, hung himself in 2007. I miss him every damn day. You matter. Stay. You're needed here. I'm always here if you need to talk. Really. Mama Dukes, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I do have a great support system here on YouTube. There's just this handful, well, 2 handfuls of you guys that are just like solid there. I know there's several of you that I can pick up the phone anytime if I'm having a hard time, and you'd be there for me. A couple of you are in here right now, and we've got a member right now that's really struggling. I don't know what's going on in his life, but Curtis is not on the channel right now, and he's not answering my phone calls. He's not returning my phone calls, and he's not returning my texts either. I knew something was going on, so I messaged him and I said, Curtis, is everything okay? I'm here. Do you need anything? And he said, no, it's not, or no, but yes, I guess, or something like that. And I haven't heard from him since. I text him almost every day for like a week straight now, just letting him know, hey neighbor, you're not alone. Whatever burdens you're going through, you don't have to carry them alone. And that's part of what this channel is about, is building a community, because there's a lot of people out there that they don't have friends and family, that they can lean on, they can rely on. And I'm trying to build that here. I want you guys to, get to personally know each other and establish friendships and relationships and, accountability partners and things like that. But that's why I say be kind to one another. Everyone's facing a battle. And sometimes I add to that is why I say that is because, you might be having a bad day and go through your Walmart checkout and, something frustrates you, your credit card doesn't work or something, or your cashier rings something up twice or bags something in a way you don't like. And you might say something nasty to them, and they might be fighting every day just to get through the day. and that could be the final thing that sends somebody over the edge. And oftentimes it is something small that is the final proverbial straw that breaks the proverbial camel's back in somebody's life and causes them to take their own life. I think it's like every 30 seconds a veteran in this country, I believe it's every 30 seconds, maybe it's even every 12 seconds. It's not very long, but like in less than a minute, every minute a veteran kills himself in this country. Every minute. And I believe, like I said, it's every 30 seconds or every 12 seconds. So 2 or more veterans every minute kill themselves in this country. And then I think it's like every 4 minutes somebody commits suicide in this country. And if you think about that number, even if it's 1 an hour, that's 24 people a day that take their own life. And a lot of times it's because somebody doesn't have a person in their life who's truly there, who is sincere, who is genuine, who will answer the phone at 2 a.m. for you. You know, when I was going through my divorce, I called my parents every single fucking day. But after like 3 or 4 months, they just stopped answering the phone as frequently. And so I'd only be able to speak to them, you know, every couple of days. And then it became every week. And then it became every month. And then it became, they just rarely ever answered the phone. And it's probably because they got tired of hearing the same bitching and pissing and moaning and griping and complaining. You know, and I call it that, but that's not really what it was. I was in a place where I needed that conversation every day. I needed to know that somebody out there loved me. I needed to feel like my life mattered. I needed to feel like there was some kind of purpose to my life, because for me, the only purpose to my life ever was to be a father. That was it, you know. And when that got taken away from me illegally, and the courts wouldn't do nothing about it except slap my wife on the wrist all the time for not letting me see my kid, I felt like there was no reason I wanted to be on this earth. If I couldn't be a father, if I couldn't be in my son's life, there was no point. No point at all. No reason to live. And so that message is hugely important to me. And that's why sometimes I am actually able to humble myself, and even though we rarely ever have success with it, to ask for donations to the channel, you know, financial donations or parts or people becoming members, because even though this channel is largely mechanical stuff and chainsaws, there's still an importance in my heart to continue to spread that message and be a beacon of light, so to speak, you know, to remind people that we have to be kind to one another. You know, you never know what somebody's going through. And, you know, everybody's life matters, you know. If you're a Christian, even pedophiles, we're supposed to love pedophiles, you know, if you believe in Jesus. You know, me personally, you know, that's one I struggle with. You rape kids, I think you should get fucking beat to death slowly. But it's not up to me. So yeah, I just want to continue to stress that, you know. Try not to take your frustrations out on other people. For example, when you have to call a company like Amazon or eBay or your bank or a credit card company, you know, and you get somebody that doesn't speak very good English, you know, it can be very frustrating. And I used to be the guy, I would cuss these people out, I would scream at them, and if I got hung up on, the next person's going to get it even worse. And nowadays I try and let somebody know at the beginning of the conversation, listen, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at your company. So please don't take it personal if I cuss, if I yell, if I get frustrated. I know it's not your fault, and don't let it upset you. And I have found that even if I do get very, very upset, the person is okay, and they won't hang up on me because I told them in advance. But I now am the guy that tries to do that, because I think about, wow, how many people did I treat like shit for no reason, just because their job happened to be answering the phone in another country to help me with a problem with corporate America. It's not our neighbor's fault. They're just another person in this world doing what they have to do to survive. they might hate their job. And it's like even the debt collectors, you know, if a debt collector calls you, they're just doing a job, you know. Do I think they should work for greedy companies? No. But what company is honestly not greedy, you guys? And so I try real hard. I don't always succeed, but I try real hard when I'm on the phone with people to be nice, to be kind to people. And I encourage you to do the same. So, I have to decide what to do next. Shall we check out the whiteboard? And maybe we'll see if we can start another project and hang out a little bit longer. I really should be editing footage for you guys. I have like 30 videos I need to edit for you guys. I'll flip you over here. There's the Fatty Bunting's doggo. Say hello to Fatty Bunting's neighbors. This is my ride or die bitch. She cost me another stubbornness where she won't take a shit until I walk her. And most days I don't walk her until afternoon or evening. And she will literally hold it. And as soon as we get down to the road, most of the time, she'll take a shit. Let's see. Here, we did this. We've ordered our air filter. We've ordered our carb kit. So, we'll write down what we need to do to this. If I can hold you guys here. Okay, so we need to what? Carb kit and air filter ordered. We need to do a vac, and I just put /P for pressure, vac pressure test. And I believe I have a bar and chain for that. Let's see, that one is right. Where is that saw at, neighbors? Oh, it's down here. Okay, we got disconnected. That holds down the wrist pin for the metering lever broke, and so I ordered me. I've been working for greedy companies my whole life, making some other dude filthy rich while I work my butt off to survive in this world. Yeah, that's sucks, Rob. That's how the world turns. It's craziness, you know. One man can have $100 billion, and we still have people in the streets that are broke. But anyways, I ordered me a China carburetor, and I cannot get that saw to idle. But I did have some issues with the clutch side crankshaft seal. I failed the first install, and then the second one, I don't know if I got it perfect, so I need to vac pressure test that. But I've got a 20-inch Holtz Pharma 3/8 5/0 bar and chain on it, and so I've also ordered a used carburetor to rebuild myself, and so that one will hopefully be ready soon. This is a neighbor brought this saw in for me to rebuild. He started rebuilding it, and look at this shit. I know I've showed you guys, but I'll show you again. Look how that piston moves side to side. There are two washers that go on either side of your wrist pin on this saw, which I don't work on a lot of Echoes. I can tell you I've never seen a Steel or Husqvarna like that. But he ordered an OEM top end, and it didn't come with those damn washers, he said. Do I know if that's true or not? I don't know. I would think it would come with them, but we had to order that. I have a guy that's coming to look at this next week, this 025 I just finished. I sold the MS350 already, or 250. I've got another MS250 there that I just need to get a couple more parts for, but that's going to be a cheap saw because this handle was cracked. Somebody had done a decent repair on it, but I removed everything they did, and I've got plastic weld, and we'll sand that out and smooth it all up and paint orange, and we'll probably knock at least $25, if not $50 off my normal price for that because of that fix, and we'll let our neighbors know. Greasy Shop Rag taught me something about the Echo trimmers and blowers have hidden adjustment screws. So I've got Neighbor Mike's. I've got an hour-long video of that not being redeemed for you. But I'll have to take that carburetor off and look for the hidden screws. I already emailed Scott. Oh no, the picture is in the email. I still need an 041 large gas cap, neighbors. Nathan finally picked up his deck for this. So I'm waiting for the deck to come back for his nice Kubota tractor in the yard. Oh, this is a saw we need to work on. This one has been here forever. I just need to, that's all cleaned and everything, and I think I've got the new bearings in. I think I've got, let's see. I think I've got the new crankshaft seals in. I just can't remember. So I'm going to work on that next. Or the 55. This one's just being a nightmare. I just showed you that one. This 200T, I was extracting a coil bolt and the fucking carbide drill bit snapped right off in my hole when I was drilling it out. So nightmare there. Just trying to find a cheap 200T flywheel side crankcase half. So that saw's been sitting for months. Here you go, Ted Neitzel. We've got our 026s coming eventually. Why don't I have the 036 on here twice? Let's see. Oh, we already did that, so we'll erase this one. Okay. Even though we just wrote that shit down. Let's see. That one leaks. I have to sand the other cylinder because I put a lot of work into it. 391, I need a handle. I've got this MS-180 that neighbor Grady traded in to pay his diagnostics bill. We have... There's our piston. Can't get it focused here, damn it. See the chunk missing. And the scoring. Our cylinder, where's our cylinder for that? Well, it's in here. But anyways, I do want to show you guys that. You can tell me what you think, my experienced chainsaw guys. See, this is where I wish Curtis was here, because he does porting. I need to change my water, neighbors. Okay, let's take this over to the bench, and I'll see if I can show you guys what's wrong with it. And you guys can tell me if you think we can resolve the issue with my idea. So, we basically have... Yep. See that chip right there on the exhaust port? You can see it very easily. It's at the top of the exhaust port. Yeah, I love the 180s, Rob, but I don't like 170s all that much, honestly. Very easily. I'm thinking I can port this because it's so small, and since I would, on a 180, you'd be raising the exhaust roof and lowering the intake floor. I was thinking of just going just a teeny tiny bit, just raise that exhaust roof a tiny bit and drop the intake floor a tiny bit to see if we can make that a running saw and put a meteor piston in it. What do you guys think? I mean, it's just a minute amount. We're talking maybe 3 millimeters max, maybe 2 millimeters. We could erase our exhaust floor. You guys think it'll work? Do you think an experienced guy could do that? I should say. Well, you know what? We can take this out. No, we'll just leave it in there because I have to clean it up. So, there's the 562 Grady bought. It floods out so easily trying to start it. And so I have to do a vac pressure test for him to find out why it's doing that. Make sure it doesn't have an air leak. And then we're going to order a new carb and see if that fixes the problem. Just haven't had time yet. So that's that 180. Do you guys think it will work porting it? Where's our comments? 170 junk in my opinion, and let's put an MS 180 carb on. But MS 180 carb, they have the same damn carb, Rob Weaver. The newer ones anyways have the same carb. I usually like to put an 025 carb on those. Got a couple of 024s I told you guys about in a video prior. I just posted that today, I think. Here's Rob Weaver's 041. Nope, that's 044, sorry. Rob Weaver, your 041's not on the board. Did you, dirty neighbor? Right, exactly. That's what I thought, Ted. And if anything, you know, I normally charge $50 for a diag, but it's really hard for me. Honestly, you guys. Here's my thing. I have a $50 shop minimum, okay? And I never used to do that. I used to have a $25 shop minimum, but I've raised it to $50 because these days everything is so damn expensive, you know, and especially when I got really super busy, I had to raise my shop minimum so more people would kind of... Rob, I can pull video from tons of 180s that I've done on this channel that have the original carb on it and it's one screw. I don't know. Every 180 I have, not every, but most of the 180s I have the one screw carburetor. The 018s have a 2 screw. The 017s, most of them have a 2 screw. Some have a 1 screw. But yeah, neighbor, the 180s come with both. Just like, I don't know that I've ever seen a 170 with 2 screws. Yeah, really, Rob. I work on a lot of those little saws. I mean, look, neighbor, I've got, I could pull a bunch of carbs out of here, actually, that are off of 180s, because most of the carburetors in there are off of 180s that were roached. that I bought on eBay, and they're all one screw, almost all of them. So anyways, $50 shop minimum. But my thing is, when I take a saw in, if I only do 10 minutes of work on a diagnostics, I'll start at the fuel system, and then I pull the spark plug or the muffler and see a roached motor. It is so very hard for me to charge my neighbor $50. Now, if it's a saw that it takes 45 minutes to get to a muffler or to be able to determine if the motor's good, that's a little bit different. But it's really hard for me to charge that $50. It's really hard for me to even charge anything, but at the same time, I almost always tell my neighbors that they can pull their muffler before they come here to see if it's even worth bringing to the shop. And so if they choose not to do that, well, then I should have every right to charge them $50, But anyway, so Grady, customers that bring me a lot of stuff, I give them a $25 minimum for a diag. Time is money, money is time. You have to charge. Right, exactly, Rob. It's they're paying for my experience. Even if I'm just pulling a muffler, like I said, I try to tell my neighbors, pull your muffler and see if your piston's scored. But some people don't even know what a piston's supposed to look like and whether they can tell if it's bad or not, even if you explain it to them. So anyways, Grady just traded that in for his diag. I cut it down to 25, and on them small saws, I can't pay a lot for those. I just cannot, especially 170s, because I used to be able to get 175 to 200 for the 170s, but the steel dealers around here put them on sale all the time for like $159. So I charge $135 to $165 for those with a warranty. So anyways, Grady traded that one in. So let's see what else we got. Like I said, neighbor Rob, did you dirty? Don't have your 041 on the board. I have an 028 that I built. It's done now. That one is right here. I had to customize the kill switch on it because I only have one coil. 70 neighbors with a Holtz Pharma bar and chain on it. There's my 026. There's my Pouland. Another Pouland. I got more Poulands over here, right there, and down there. Lots of Poulands in my shop. This one is gone. Damn it, Bobby. Has that back now. And we had to bend the throttle linkage because there was a little tiny piece of plastic that it clips into. Yeah, it's probably either on the other small board, Rob, or when I redid this, I forgot to put it back on there, but we'll get it on there. I know it's there because it's at the front of the line up there still. Okay, because I need to go back and watch the video and get the parts ordered. Let's see. This 034 was a trade-in, and the guy told me he's the only owner. Upper right. No, that's Nathan's 041. Could I stop by tomorrow? Sure, neighbor, you can. I'll message you in a minute. That's Nathan's 041. This 034, this guy, Scott, brought it by and was going to have me work on it, but they were also looking for a big saw. And here's your 041 still, Rob Weaver. Down here. And so that's the whiteboard. I have more stuff than that needs done, but that's what I have on the board for now. The 034, basically he told me he bought that saw brand new in the 80s and hasn't done hardly any work to it, and it's always served him really well. And he thought it just needed some servicing. And so since he was going to be buying a big saw, I said, I'll tell you what, neighbor, sometimes I do this. If somebody's going to drop money on a brand new saw, while they're here, I'll pull their muffler. Or if they're a regular customer, sometimes that's good because you get word of mouth, and then they're always going to bring their shit to you when they need it fixed, when you do little favors for them. And I was in town trying to sell saws one day. I had torn that saw all the way down and ultrasonicked everything. But what I didn't notice is I must have torn it down in fast mode. It's got a freaking China motor on it. And I was pissed because this guy told me everything's OEM. And I gave him $100 trade-in for that saw, and it was missing a couple of parts. And then I had to rob a couple parts off of it to fix neighbor Terry's 034. So that one, I need to get a different motor because I'm not using a China motor. If it was highway, I would use it, but no China motor. Not a chance, especially when I have no idea what brand it is. So, can't do that one. I also got a 038. One of you subscribers is interested in it. Jimbus bought my last 038. And from what I know, he's happy with the saw. And Jimbus paid me $450 And then we did a little bit of barter as well. So really he paid more than $450, and then he waited like 6 months while I worked out issues with that damn saw. And there was a couple parts we struggled to find. Yeah, whatever, damn it, Bobby. China's the worst. Nuh-uh, neighbor. I get my car parts from China. They're great. CTS is a great car parts company. Some of my air filters come from China and they work fine. But motors, no, you can keep that check. So, that's about it. Yeah. 026 is 024s. Told you about that. 200T. Told you about that. Oh, and I got a 201T. Just finally got my intake boot from Damn It Bobby. So I think I have everything for that now. I'm putting a brand new Meteor top end on that one. The piston was scored and the intake boot was electrical tape, half of it. This guy, Matt, that I have as a customer, he really beats the shit out of his saws, man. He abuses the hell out of his saws. And so they had electrical tape the intake boot. And when he was here, I could get that saw afire, but couldn't get it to stay running. Well, that's because it had scored piston. There's transfer on the cylinder, and it's not a lot, but I decided to just go ahead and get a Meteor top end. Just makes the job easier for me. That's about it. Got a bunch of 028 parts I need to list still too. Get an 015 top handle. You're interested in that? Oh, you have. No, Rob, because I probably couldn't get very much money for it. I got an 009 that runs, but I need a $40 sprocket for it. And a couple of other little things. Jonathan Luna was supposed to buy it, but then I didn't hear from him for months and months and months and months because the company he works for did me dirty on my rock for my foundation here for the building. And because he works for them, you know, he just kind of distanced himself because basically they demanded to know. I had 3 employees of theirs that told me, yeah, that's not 3/4 chip. Or if it is, somebody did not get from the pile like they're supposed to. They just grabbed from the bottom instead of you're supposed to grab scoops from various levels while you load 22 tons into a dump truck so that somebody doesn't get all dirt. But nonetheless, Rogers Group demanded to know the names of the employees that said my rock was not 3/4 chip, and I told them no. But that being said, yeah, certain saws, Rob, just can't make money on them. And I don't keep saws personally myself unless I'm using them. I got my 192T that you guys know. I dyed it green. And I sold my personal 025. I needed money. The 361 was mine, but I sold it. As you guys know, that one we had a mystery 3rd wrist pin clip in that one and blew up an entire fucking motor. I might keep this 044. Have I showed you guys this tank yet? Let me show you this 044 tank. I gotta dig to it. I really think, yeah, I need to do this 372 next. That will be an easy saw to sell. Popular. Even at my prices, it'll be easy to sell. So I got this 044 here. And this was trade-in about a year ago, actually. But we've got 2 JB weld repairs on the tank. Okay? And it's very hard to find an 044 tank. You can get a 440 tank, but the 044 tank with the twist cap is hard to find. See that? Now, I sealed this tank up and pumped 50 pounds of pressure into it, and it held all night. So the fix is solid, but look how ugly it is. A guy probably could put a little more JB weld there, smooth it out, and paint it. But I might keep this 044 for when I need a big saw. One of the reasons I don't keep saws personally, you guys, is because I'm a very simplistic person. I don't really necessarily believe in owning things that I don't need. I don't do, you know, knickknacks and pictures on the walls and stuff and everything else. I don't need them, you know, so I don't spend money on that shit because I'm poor. But also, at the same time, if I need a big saw, well, I can just build one, do my chores with it, and then sell it. So that's part of the reason I don't have a large personal arsenal. I do have my Mac 1010 clutch side recoil. Oh, Chet! How many of you guys don't have the video yet? I know I put out a short of the my haul from the other day. Check this shit out. Yeah, baby. Could you imagine cutting wood with this bitch all day long back in the 50s? This is a McCulloch 47, and I'm trying to fully understand the fuel system. So actually, Rob Weaver, you are going to be one of the guys that I asked, because sometimes my brain just cannot put two and two together on the simplest shit that I know. But sometimes I just draw blanks. So let me show you. Basically, this thing has a very good looking motor on it. Okay? And the guy Jake that traded it in, he bought a 211 off of me. We did 150 cash, plus this saw and that ugly ass pulling you saw. He said he almost had it started when the rope broke on him. Okay? I was doing some research, and apparently 1950s Bumblebee there, yeah, and apparently these came with a steel cable initially as a pull rope. So let me get the box. You guys help me out on this one, because what I want to do, I also found out the gaskets and diaphragms for this fuel pump are incredibly hard to find. I have not looked for them yet, but I wouldn't buy them until I take that apart, and I don't want to take the fuel pump apart. Okay, so this is our gas tank. We've got our fuel pump. 2 lines come off of it. Okay, 2 lines come off of our fuel pump, and they go down and they connect to the sediment bowl down here. Okay, and we have right here our handle with this air filter that goes in here. Okay, so our sediment bowl goes down here. I've got that here, and the 2 fuel lines go straight from the fuel pump to the sediment bowl. And then we've got our air filter. I'm trying to understand, with a fuel pump and a sediment bowl, is one of these a feed line and one a return line? Can you guys help me out with that? Is one going to be a feed line and one a return line? Because basically what I'm trying to figure out is, where would I supply fuel? Trying to see your comments here. Let's see. I want to trade in my 562 on the new 562 MK2. It's got maybe 1 hour of fun time. I just haven't used it much. Right on, Ted. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. I hope you're able to find a deal on that for pretty soon. But yeah, would I spray starting fluid into this filter, you guys, to try and start this saw? Or what would I do if I'm trying to get it started and think that maybe there's not going to be a good fuel flow? How would I just test it to see if it fires off and runs with a shot? You guys tell me, please. I know you guys will know. Rob Weaver, especially you. You work on points and everything else, and so I was going to ask you, because I just, for some reason, cannot put it in my head the way the fuel system on this saw works. And I need to put new transmission fluid in it. I know that much, because it's really cloudy, it's really milky. But the piston looks pretty good. Spark plug. So right through the spark plug, I just sprayed in through this. What? I just pour some fuel in the combustion chamber, Rob, and then put the spark plug back in, or what? Now I got this out, I might as well start spraying some of this motor off. Piston. Get it flushed out a little bit here. Yep, okay, cool. I didn't think about that, Rob. I was hoping to do it a little bit different way, but that will work. I don't usually do it that way. I just pour it into my carburetor, like you saw me do with this 359. Okay, so the thing is, you know, I was just wanting to make sure that when I do go to pull cord on this big bitch, I want to give myself the best possibility of success, because it's going to cause me a lot of pain. See, this is why I wish I had a more successful channel and didn't have this neck pain and had a better income. Because do you know what I'd give to have my sandblasting cabinet and a powder coating setup? I would love to restore this saw, to sandblast all the metal parts and powder coat them again. This thing would be a beauty. I was looking online, and I've seen these as part saws sell from anywhere from $50 all the way up to $250 in very similar non-running condition. And then I've seen the running ones sell from $100 up to $350 in similar condition. This thing's dirty as hell, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna try and get it fully running, how deep I'm gonna go into it. Yeah, this strong, it's got good compression, Rob, that's for damn sure. Even with the spark plug out, this cord is hard to pull. But I just want to make sure I get the motor as clean as possible. So now that I know that, Rob, my next day that I'm feeling feisty, I think I will do that. Yeah, she's dirty. How much do you know about this saw, Rob? I think you said you never seen one in person, right? What about you, Ted? You ever seen a McCulloch 47 in person? I think it's 1952 this saw was built. This one. Can't remember exactly. I looked up the serial number, and I think I was told 1952 from the old heads. I just can't remember. I'd put a little in the spark plug. Yep. There it is. My two guys, Ted Neitzel, Rob Weaver, put some fuel into the spark plug port. That's what we'll do. She just needs more cleaning because I don't want to cause any scoring with any old debris. See, now I'm distracted, you guys. I wish I didn't hurt so much today. We'd do this shit right now, but I hurt too bad. And I got to put it back together. But anyways, I already have a potential buyer for this. He's a rich guy. And so he wants to have it just to have it. He used to work on the power lines. He worked on the power lines for like 40 years. And he also did clearing of the power lines as well at one point. Let's put this bitch back down here, out of our way. Oh God, she's heavy. You'd have to be one strong dude to lug that bitch around all day in the woods. Holy shit. Some of the old saws I have are so damn heavy. Somebody gave me this piece of shit the other day. He thinks it just needs a service and it'll run good. See, this is all the little saws I have, like my Poulans and stuff. I need to just get to servicing them, but it's like I hate putting in an hour of work on a saw that is hard to sell for even $75. They're just like any other 50s Mac. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot with the Macs. And another reason I wish the channel was more prosperous. Another reason I wish the channel raised more money. You know how long I've been wanting to work on this sumbitch? Just so I can use it. These things are strong as hell, compression wise. I have 6 of these, I think. And this is the only one that the trigger seems to be hooked up. All the other ones seem to be missing the throttle linkage. And without a throttle linkage, you can't, I can't get them started with a shot of fuel to see if they're worth tearing into. But they all have good compression. This little 23 AV Power Stroke 2.3 inch home light. See, this is a saw. I'd struggle to sell this bitch for even $75 running. I bet I probably can only get 50 bucks for it if I'm lucky, you know. And so what do you do with shit like that? Do you put $20 worth of parts into it and try and sell it, or do you take it to the scrap yard? My thing is, I don't like to waste. So that is a T25, not a T27. So would you guys like to see this little piece of shit? I just kind of grabbed it and I figured, screw it, maybe we'll look at it and see if we have the carb kit, see what the fuel lines look like. Maybe we can make a quick $50 bill on it. Maybe we can give it away on the channel. Who wants to win a fucking piece of shit home line? No more giveaways until Rob Weaver has a saw, though. That's the deal, I told you guys. Yeah, I'll bet you I have the carb kit for this. This came from a guy named Rod. He is the one that I have that 240 on the channel. The video called like Facing My Arch Nemesis. It's a long ass video, like an hour and something. I still haven't found my little tool for hooking my fuel lines, which bothers me. Yeah, fuel line's fine. Fuel filter definitely needs replaced, but the fuel line feels fine. I do have these fuel filters. If I can get some bitch off. Is that mini Mac? Yes, it is, Rob Weaver. How many cc is the home line? I have no idea, Ted. I have no idea. I'm guessing 30 something, maybe. I don't know, 2.3 cubic inch, so it might be in the low 40s. Let's see if we can find info on it. 38 cc, Ted. It's a 38 cc home light. It's plastic. It's pretty light. So fuel line looks fine. Return line looks fine. So maybe we do just need to do a carb kit on this. Should we see if this bitch will fire? Let's see here. We'll give it a whirl. Fuck it. Making a mess there. We'll give her a whirl. Let's see real quick. Let's see. That's on. It's weak. I don't think it's gonna fire. It feels very weak. Very, very weak. Pull our spark plug. I know I got plenty of fuel in there. Spilled everywhere, but I know I got plenty of fuel in it. Let's see, did I miss any comments? Bummer if it was 42cc there, Xenop clone. I have a 42cc home light. It's a 225 AB. I think that one's 40cc. Let me pull it down, Ted. It's very similar to that one. See if I can get it without moving too much shit here. Let me move this Husqvarna 350 that's broached. Move the lamp a little bit. Here we go. I believe this home light is 40cc. God damn it. See, I got this big shop now. And I still don't have enough space. This one's 45cc, it looks like. Ted, 45cc. And that one, again, guy says it'll probably run with a service. It was given to me. Because I don't buy stuff like that. I refuse. Not even for $10. So we got a 45cc and a 38cc. Let's see here. Well, no. I mean, the top of the cylinder looks good. But we didn't get no fuel in there, hardly, I don't think. So let's try this. Actually, it seems like, well, let's see here. Get a little bit of fuel up here. Might be too much, but let's give that a whirl. I feel like I'm liking my, is the switch on? Yeah, nothing. Wonder if she's got spark. That's why I don't like messing with this shit. You know, cheap ass saws I can't make money on. Even when I get them for free, I struggle to make money on this shit. Like string trimmers, I have so many string trimmers that I can't seem to sell. Well, there's our issue. We've got no spark. No Sparky McGee, Rob Weaver. Oh, wait, that time it sparked. Oh, there it goes. Intermittent spark. Maybe our switch is messed up because I switched it off and then switched it back on and that worked. Okay. Well, either way, I'm looking at the coil. I'll probably get a cheap coil for like 10 bucks if I order it with my CTS order, if I ever have the money to do that. So we'll leave this on the bench. Maybe we'll do that Sunday because tomorrow's our day off. Okay, you guys. Anybody got any final thoughts? Anybody anybody need any parts or anything? Here's one thing I thought I'm gonna do is I bought a few of these to sell, and I have a few videos where I have links to stuff like this on my eBay, and I need to do better at putting links to shit I use in videos that I have for sale. But the K10HD Walbro kits are the one that I've done the most videos on and have put links to my eBay, and that's what I sell as carburetor kits the most of. Now I don't have K10s and K20s because the competition is just I'd have to put my price so low that I'd make like 5 cents a kit, and that's not worth the time it takes to list it on eBay and pack it and all that shit. But anyways, I was thinking about putting together some kits. You know, we take one of these, make some rubber slides, the block off slides that I've showed you guys, and a couple of these, you know, do like 2 of each size, so that'd be like 10 rubber stoppers and like 4 slides and one of these tools, and sell them as a kit. You know, kind of make my own custom little kits. What do you guys think? You think that's something people would buy if I advertised them on the channel? Rob, well, chat, Rob Weaver, I'll put you together a kit. We can put it toward them 2 clone saws you have. I do have a goodie box for you, Rob. I should go grab it. We'll see what's in it real quick, and then I'm gonna have to go. Let's go, Rob. We'll see what I've got together for you so far again, because I found some more Homelight XL and Super XL stuff for you, used parts. I don't know if you were able to use any of that last box I sent you. It's gonna get dark, neighbors, for just a moment. Let's go to Shed Shop 1.0. Well, mail them to me, Rob, and then, you know, we'll figure out what I have to give you to pay for the shipping. Your stuff. Here we go. Here's your box, Rob. Even got your name on it. A goodie box I've been cutting together. And then I've got this, I was thinking about it. I don't know yet, Rob, because it's a nice one, and it's got a brand new chain on it. But here's an XL12 bar and chain for Homelight. I was thinking about giving you that, but I don't know yet. They're expensive to ship. At least I'm being honest with you. Let's see what kind of goodies we got for you here. Flip you over. Okay, Rob Weaver. So, I don't know the condition of these, but I did wash them all. I don't remember what everything looked like, but I've got this cylinder here. If I remember right, it looked okay. Well, no, we got some... Oh, that's just carbon. You can't even feel that black mark. And my neighbor, I literally got them from my neighbor next door last year. Some Homelight saws with a bunch of extra stuff that he just kind of accumulated. Cylinder feels okay and looks okay, but I don't know which saw it came off of. But if you can use that. And then I've got a sprocket in here that looks pretty good. Well, no, it's got a little bit of life out of it, Rob. I don't know if you can use it or not, but it does have a clutch, and the clutch feels like it's got good springs in it. I've got this recoil or flywheel here for you with the screen. We've got some guide plates, another cylinder or 2 down here. Again, I don't remember the condition of these, but I figured I'd send it all to you just in case you can use it. I've got some muffler parts in here. I don't know if these are partials or holes. Hey, Chevy, what's going on, neighbor? There's a crank there, and I believe he said that's good, but I can't remember. It doesn't feel like it's appearing to move. But again, Rob, this might just need some grease. I've got, I believe, a worm gear down in there for you. Again, more guide plates, just some miscellaneous stuff, little handle parts. I've just been gathering up as I shift stuff around and find stuff for you. But I wanted to try and make sure I get through everything I want to look through first before I send you this box, because I think I have enough stuff to fill it up. I don't know yet. But Rob Weaver, do you want this stuff? I'm assuming you do. That's got a muffler on it. Okay, Rob Weaver says nice box of parts, so that means he wants it. Let me put this piston back in here. I don't have a screwdriver, so you know what? I'm just going to put it upside down for now. And set it on top. It's neat there. But yeah, Rob, I've been building this box ever since I sent you the last box. I started finding more stuff. And so I figured, you know, why not send it to Rob Weaver? You've donated a lot to the channel. I still haven't found the fucking GoPro. Hang on, I gotta text this guy real quick. I just literally told him Saturday's my only day off. And that I'm available 10 to 10, Sunday through Friday. And what's he asked me? Can I stop by tomorrow? So silly. So silly, neighbors. So silly. So, yeah, that's about it, you guys. Unless anybody has any last thoughts. Rob said he would buy one of those vac pressure kits. What do you guys think? What part are those from? Those are from Home Lights, Jose. So, alright, well, I'll tell you what, Rob. I need to make some more money first. I don't have stuff to make the kits. I need to see where I'm at after I pay my credit cards this month. And see, can't find my GoPro either. I think they do legs and walk off. Yeah, mine are in an alternate dimension, man. I have so many things. And then the gray camera you gave me, I was specifically using that to record my phone calls for Texas. All the bullshit going on there. And now all of a sudden it's telling me it can't read something or another. I was using the internal memory only. Now that camera's not working right. It's giving me an issue. And so now I've got my phone calls all mixed up and disorganized. You see, that kind of shit happens to me. I try so hard to cover my ass over this Texas shit. I try so hard with everything, and just everything is always a fucking nightmare, you guys. But if I, with all the bullshit that goes on in my life, dropping shit all day long, having shit disappear, having things go wrong, having technology not work, having this and that and this, it's just hard to even explain. See what goes after us. Right on, Ted. No fret, but you know, neighbor, if you want one, I can send it to you and you pay me whenever. I know you'll send the money, even if it's only a few bucks at a time. I'm not worried about it. I trust you. If I can persevere and keep going, well, there's no reason somebody else couldn't. There's no reason another person out there struggling with less than the bad luck that I have that couldn't keep persevering. So, hashtag persevere, right? It only had external memory, so that would not happen. No, Rob, the gray one has internal memory. I thought the Canon was the one that only had external memory, the black one. The gray RVC or something. I have two of them. You gave me two of them. I'm almost certain it was on internal memory. I'll look at it. I'll let you know. I'll text you. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the tips. You guys know me. I know I'm not always right, and I know sometimes I'm doing shit the least productive or worst possible way. And so never hesitate to tell me if you think I could do something better. Never hesitate to give me tips. Ted, the Super Clean has been freaking fantastic, dude. I love this stuff. But like I told you, I definitely will never use it on carburetors because it just turned my whole carburetor black. Carb still works, but it just turned it all black. And so I do what you said. The only other flaw is with that stuff, Ted, the Super Clean, is that I do, even the plastics, I have to wash them off with water after they come out of the ultrasonic. With the Green Clean, I don't have to do that. So that's the only inconvenience. But that's why in the big building, I was going to have one of those big-ass wash sinks. But the Super Clean's working great, and it's the same price as the Green Clean. So thank you for that tip. That's it, you guys. I got to go try and edit some footage for you guys before I go to bed. I'm sorry that the footage has not been very frequent here lately. I'll continue to tell you, I'm fighting depression and physical pain and trying to take care of my uncle and a lot of other things. But I'm trying to get the videos out to you guys. I have a bunch that I just need to edit and get uploaded for you. But technology fights me. So he needs rinsed right away. Yeah, you told me that, Ted, and you were right. So I made sure I paid attention to that fact. I did try with plastic, seeing if I didn't have to rinse them, but no, it just discolors them. You were absolutely right. So thanks for making sure I knew that. I'll try to keep getting you guys footage as much as possible. I'm trying to get at least one video a day for you guys. When I have this much footage compiled, that's what I try to do. Build a Frankensaw. No, that shit's getting given away. Jonathan Luna! What's up, neighbor? You got here just as we're leaving. Chet, were you hauling hay right down the road from me, neighbor? I'm heading out. Jonathan, I can come pick up your saws if you need me to. I know you're hella busy. But if you need me to come get your saws, just let me know, and I have no problem coming to pick them up after you get off of work one day. I can do that for you, neighbor. I forgot to tell you. So sorry. I was going to text you. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool, John. I know they were just doing, by the cell tower on my road, they were raking the hay today. So, that's it, I believe. Yep, I'm done. Gonna try and get footage for you guys. Love you, neighbors. Be kind to one another. Everyone is facing a battle, okay? I love you, neighbors, even though I really fucking truly do suck at it. #persevere. Until next time.